Hello, YouTube. On this special episode of Know Your Rights, we will be covering a news story from Prince George County, Maryland. A new lawsuit has been filed against Prince George County due to a police officer who shot a man in handcuffs. Before we get to the story, if you like this video and would like to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to our channel. Now, let's dive right into this video and break down the lawsuit. Less than a month before fatally shooting a man in handcuffs, Corporal Mike A. Owens, Jr. was seen on camera pressing his fingers to each side of a man's neck. The man was handcuffed and Corporal Owens was ordering him to cool down. Corporal Owens had put his hands around a man's neck during an incident at a traffic stop of the previous year, according to the video. The men are among four plaintiffs in a new case filed by Baltimore-based legal firm Murphy, Falcon and Murphy against Corporal Owens and Prince George County. Authorities believe William Green had his hands cuffed behind his back when Corporal Owens shot him numerous times in the front seat of the police car in January, and the two parties have already reached a $20 million settlement. In a lawsuit filed Thursday in the United States District Court in Greenbelt, the firm run by William H. Billy Murphy again took aim at the department, portraying the instances involving Corporal Owens as the climax of the agency's consistently and well-known history of police violence. For more than 50 years, Prince George's County has tolerated police brutality, refusing to institute meaningful training, oversight, or disciplinary procedures for its officers, according to the lawsuit. Corporal Owens's lawyer did not respond for a comment after he was detained the day after Green was shot. Corporal Owens has been placed on administrative leave without pay and is being held in jail while awaiting trial on the allegations of second-degree murder. Thomas C. Mooney, the lead defense attorney, has previously stated that the charges stem from a hasty investigation and that he will mount a forceful defense. Gina Ford, a county spokeswoman, said she had not seen the case and could not comment on it right now. Jerry Costin, Jonathan Harris, Devon Gilliard, and Demetrius Patterson are plaintiffs in the most recent lawsuits. They are suing for more than $75,000 in compensation for physical, emotional, mental, financial injuries, as well as punitive damages, according to the lawsuit. In addition to the occurrences involving them, the lawsuit details additional instances throughout Owens's decade on the force in which he was accused of using excessive force. Costin, a tow truck driver, was assisting with his niece and her broke-down car in the parking lot of a convenience store in December 2019 when a man approached them, apparently with a gunshot wound. Corporal Owens slammed the handcuffed and increasingly irate Costin against a police cruiser, then pushed him to the ground and pressed his fingers into his neck, according to the video captured by Costin's daughter. Costin screamed until Owens let go of his head. According to the police report, as Corporal Owen guided Costin towards his cruiser, he stated that Costin attempted to headbutt him and spit on him. That behavior does not appear in the video released to the Washington Post. 5 months prior, in July, Corporal Owens had been dispatched to a Temple Hills residence where Gilliard was arguing with his girlfriend. In a 2020 interview with the Washington Post, Giller stated of Corporal Owens, "He wanted to talk to me, and I did not want to talk to him any longer, so I went away. When I turned around, he grabbed my neck and slammed it against the wall." According to the lawsuit, Corporal Owens fired the shot when Patterson was already handcuffed. Harris was arrested in January 2019 when cops discovered him driving a car without tags. Officers drug Harris out of his car, and Corporal Owens pinned him to the pavement with his hands around his neck, according to video obtained by Harris. The occurrences involving Gilliard and Patterson in July of 2019 prompted the department's early identification system, which is designed to alert them to cops who may be in trouble. Corporal Owens' bosses, on the other hand, were not informed until January of the following year. According to the Washington Post, they had not taken action by the time Corporal Owens killed Green. The department's early warning system was intended to be a modified part of the deal struck with the U.S. Department of Justice, which opened an investigation into alleged patterns of excess force across the police department in 2000. According to records, federal officials saw the creation of a computerized early warning system as a cornerstone of their eventual agreement with local officials to strengthen accountability within police departments across the country. However, even after government control was eliminated years later, the system still depended heavily on paper reports that were manually entered into the database. The lawsuit claims that the system's flaws are proof that the department, as well as Owen, is accountable for the plaintiff's injuries. Well, YouTube, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also, if you have a video you would like me to break down or a news story you would like me to cover, please send an email to me at knowyourrightsnews@gmail.com. The link is in the description below. Until next time, YouTube, you stay safe out there.
Before we jump into today's video, I want to take a moment and let everyone know that I have released my first ebook entitled Remain Silent, Top 3 Trick Questions Police Officers Will Ask You. If you want to know what these 3 questions are and how to respond to them, please click on the link in the description below to download your free copy of my ebook. Before we break down this footage, I want to take a moment and talk to you about We the People University. If you haven't heard about this online course, I want to let you in on a little secret. Its sole purpose is to train you to know what it takes to make sure you are not unfairly treated by the police ever again. Who better to teach you what to do when the police try to search you or your property illegally or violate any of your constitutional rights than former police officer and sheriff's deputy Abiyah Israel. Learning your basic rights is an easy process. The only thing it takes is you being willing to learn. Do you want to learn all the trick questions that police ask during a traffic stop? Do you want to take back control from the police? If so, please click on the link in the description below. You will learn the secret of taking control of your constitutional rights back from the tyrants who abuse the law.